Hello everybody and welcome to 2025. We're kicking off the year with this beautiful opal rub that comes from Lightning Ridge. It's in the shade and it still has beautiful colours. We're starting off the cutting by using a Dremel. That sand spot in the middle is a problem. I basically want to see how deep those sand spots go and if I can turn this into a carving if there's any colour underneath the sand. And by the looks of things there is colour underneath, but the opal in the middle will be very thin and that makes the stone unstable. So in order to avoid this, I'm going to have to do something I don't normally like to do. And that is slice the opal. It's not a problem though, because we've ended up with these 4 beautiful trimmings. Now, to give you an idea of what the original stone looked like, here is a very crude animation of how they all slotted together. These are very rough shapes at the moment, so I'm going to pre-shape them now, and unfortunately that footage was corrupted, but look at these beautiful stones we're left over with. We've got this pretty little oval, this cushion cut, which is my personal favourite, another larger oval, which has a great play of colour and a great brightness, and finally the king stone of the lot, the big teardrop. Just look at this thing, it's stunning. Unfortunately, a lot of the cutting footage was corrupted. You join me here on the 600 grit wheel, which is basically a wheel that I like to do the final shaping on and obviously the starting of the pre-polish. This teardrop opal was an absolute pleasure to cut. Just look at the colours as it rolls across the wheel. It is really addictive. But I can't cut it forever, I'm going to have to move on to the other stones. And as it goes with opal cutting, the process tends to remain the same for each stone. Take out the scratches left behind by the 400 grit wheel, finish up the shaping, and roll the setting edge. Once you're done with the 600 grit wheel, you want to repeat the process on the 1200 and 3000 grit wheel before moving on to your cerium oxide polish. Now for anyone cutting at home, don't make your cerium oxide polish too watery. Keep it as a decent thickness, not like a paste, but somewhere before that. It will help with the mirror shine. Starting off with the teardrop opal, it weighs 1.67 carats, has a really high brightness, blue, greens and oranges with a plethora of patterns and a stunning play of colour. Secondly is the largest oval, it weighs just under a carat. Again, blue, greens and oranges with a great play of colour from all angles. It would make a great ringstone. The slightly smaller oval has colour from all angles, blue, greens and oranges again, and would make a very modest small ringstone at 0.73 carats. And lastly is my favourite, which is the cushion cut. I am a sucker for cushion cuts, they're a guilty pleasure of mine, and this one really takes the crown for me. It weighs 0.475 carats, has colour from all angles with a low dome and a strong brightness. Now of course all these finished opals came from the same host rock, which means they're a family, and they're available individually on my website for sale. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll catch you real soon. And of course, Happy New Year.